What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Victory Monday. It's been a while since we've said that, right? And it feels good every single time we get a victory. And before I get into the video, you guys know I don't really show a whole lot of stuff on this channel. I don't sit here and tell you every 2 seconds to subscribe, like, and favorite and all this stuff. But join the Discord. The Discord is a free app that we can sit there and chat. We have over 40 members in there right now, and all throughout the week we sit there and we talk about football, sports, whatever. We post memes about football, just funny stuff, whatever, and it's been really good. It's actually kind of exceeded my expectations. It's been a really good time. There's a lot of cool people in there, and we just talk football and talk sports, and during the games we sit there and talk. It's a good time. So I'll put a link in the description and also in the comments below. Just click the link. It's free to join. You can get the Discord app on your phone. You can get it on your computer, whatever. It's free. So that's it. Just join, talk to us, have fun with us, talk about sports during the week, during games. We sit there and we talk about what's going on in the game. It's just an extension of this, of us talking together. That's it. But more in like a live format. So it's cool. So getting into the game, we beat the Patriots, and let me start with, I was going to bet on this game because I thought that we were the better team, but listening to Logan Paulson throughout the week, he really like scared me into thinking Bill Belichick is the old Bill Belichick. He's like, no, he's notorious for, and you know Logan Paulson, and he's on a lot of shows and he's great, but he scared me out of betting on us. I thought for sure we're the better team. You never know because we're so inconsistent, so it was hard, but we were, the Patriots were favorited, and I was like, that's easy money. I think we're going to win. But throughout this week, Logan Paulson on his show was sitting there saying this whole matchup is about Sam Howell versus Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick is notorious for sending a lot of pressure to and making young quarterbacks make a lot of mistakes and stuff like that. And listening to Logan Paulson all week scared the crap out of me, and I thought that this game was going to go very poorly. And then quickly during the game, you realize Bill Belichick ain't shit. He's not the guy he used to be. And don't get me wrong, this was yet again another game where we watched 2 bad football teams play each other. And there's at times where it's like we should have blown these guys out, and we just didn't. And there's plays to be made, and the referees were really bad. We'll get into that in a minute. But going back to what was the thing that was the most talked about, Sam Howell versus Bill Belichick. Well, clearly Sam Howell passed the test with flying colors. Now, one reason why I know there's a lot of people giving me shit for not just automatically jumping on the Sam Howell train. And if you've listened to me all year long, you've known that my take on this year has been a wait and see approach. I've been fooled too many times with this team, and I'm sure you have been too. I just can't just have faith and jump on the team and the bandwagon, or even Sam Howell. He looks great. He looks like he has a lot of potential. If you put a gun to my head, I would have to say that yes, he's going to turn out to be a very good quarterback. But there's so many other unknowns that we don't know, like health. I mean, he's taken a lot of hits early in the season. Who knows? There's a lot of X factors. So I'm just reserving judgment right now. I think he's great. I think he had a great game. Now, another reason why I'm not just right away jumping on the bandwagon here on Sam Howell, that interception was one of the worst things I've ever seen on a football field, and this isn't the first time we've seen this from him. I forget which game it was, but remember he like rolled out to the left, and there was a defender that jumped up in the air, and he just threw the ball right to him. So we've seen this again. We've seen this before, almost just as bad. I thought that was bad. This was even worse. This was him. There's literally if you watch, there's nothing in that area for him to even be looking at, to even process in his mind, let me throw this ball. He basically just walked up and handed them the ball in the end zone. Like, it made absolutely no sense. Do I think that this is going to be a trend with him? I don't think so. I hope not. I want to fall in love with Sam Howell too. I want to, but like I said, I'm in the wait and see approach now. We have Ron Rivera as a coach. There's people sitting here talking about playoffs. Don't do that. Is there a chance we can sneak in because the NFC is bad? Of course there's a chance, but let's not sit here and just act like we didn't play the Patriots and barely beat them, and we're beating ourselves and stuff like that. So That's been my approach. I was gonna say something else about Sam Howell, but I am forgetting now. I'm sure I'll bring it up back up here in a second. I think he had a great game. He went out and basically kind of put the team on his back, and the receivers, they were not there to help him. They were dropping stuff left and right. It was sad to see because Sam Howell was out there trying his damnness to win a football game, and he just wasn't getting the help. The offensive line clearly is much better, and imagine that the offensive line gets better. Eric Bieniemy can call plays all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he can string 2 games and call plays together instead of having one good game and one bad game. Like, it's just, he can do it. He put 2 games together. Let's see if he can put 3 together. Who knows what's going to happen this Sunday versus the Seahawks? They just got beat up by the Baltimore Ravens, but we ain't the Baltimore Ravens, and we're playing over in Seattle. So we'll see. And that's my thing, right? The wait and see approach. And I've been getting a bunch of shit for this, but I've been fooled so many times. You have too. I'm sure you have too. And I'm just done sitting here thinking, oh, Sam Howell's going to play like this every week. Eric Bieniemy is going to be able to call plays like this every week. Ron Rivera is going to call challenges and get it correct every week. I can't sit here and sit there and fall for it again, right? I have to see it with my own eyes and be proven wrong at this point. And I know that there's not a lot of people. Some people are with me on that, and some people are not. Some people are like, oh, you don't like Sam Howell? You're a hater. And no, I just need to see more. That's it. I like Sam Howell. I've liked him from the beginning. I've liked other people too, but it doesn't matter. He's been playing very good football. I'm hoping that interception was just us putting this is what we're doing. We're putting too much on his plate as for such a young player. But I understand why. I understand what Eric Bieniemy is doing. I understand what the coaches are doing. They're saying we need to figure out if this dude is legit or not, and we're gonna throw him into the fire, and either he's gonna swim or he's gonna sink, right? I get it, and it makes sense because look at Mac Jones. He's in his 3rd year, and he looks terrible. He got outplayed as a motherfucker by Sam Howell yesterday, and he didn't get any help by his receivers too. But for a guy that's in his 2nd year, but his 1st year starting, really, man, is he much better than Mac Jones, right? So, and the thing is, we're much more of a pass-happy team, and I am hoping that interception was just a microcosm of just putting too much on his plate too fast. Things are moving too fast. He just had a brain fart, and but dude, that was what I was going to say earlier was that was worse than any Kirk Cousins brain fart. Yeah, I've seen people be bringing up when Kirk Cousins took the knee in that, I think it was the Eagles game or whatever. 1, we were winning. 2, we were only going to get 3 points out of it. It was first in like goal. It was like 1st and 5 or something at the goal line, something like that. We could have gotten 7 points. We could have got 3 points. It was 1st down. Throw the ball away. So, in my opinion, that was, and I know that I'm coming off as negative here, which I can't stop doing, right? But I'm just letting you know why I'm still going to be hesitant, and I need to see it. I need to see more. If I keep getting more of this, then of course I'm going to be jumping for joy for seeing Sam Howell be back. And also for the people out there who love Sam Howell already, and you're already on that train, good news for you is the owner, Magic Johnson, put out a tweet, right? Because every time we've been losing, he'll put out like one tweet. It's kind of vague, but you can tell he's not happy. We won. And one of his tweets was, our quarterback played well in the game plan or something, executed the game plan well or whatever. So good news for Sam Howell, right? Everyone's saying what we need to do in this season is see if we can bring Sam Howell back. If whoever the new GM is or whatever, do they want Sam Howell? Well, right now, at least one of the owners put out a tweet saying the quarterback was good yesterday or whatever. So that's good news for all of us. And yeah, I don't know. So what else? The defense, yet again, wait and see approach. They only gave up 17 points, but that was to a bad Patriots team. And we need to wait and see if they can do it again. And I put out a poll to say, were we better defensively without Chase Young and Montez Sweat? And everyone was saying, we got to wait and see. Sorry. So we'll see, man. we're gonna have a much tougher test this week, even though the Seahawks just got beat up on. We'll see. Eric Bieniemy was really good in this game. I think he mixed up. You know, I love running the ball. Maybe he didn't run the ball enough. At the end of the game, I think we ended up with like 126 yards rushing. That's cool. I like that, but I feel like we're still a little too much pass heavy. But hey, we win. We win. Whatever it's got to. And the rules in the NFL now favor passing offenses, just offense in general. I mean, look at that was the worst call I've ever seen on a football field, that roughing the passer call. I mean, that's gonna go down in like history, bro. Like they're gonna be putting that on like memes and shit everywhere. People are gonna be bringing that up forever. That was god awful. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen by a ref ever. Like in any sport, whatever. Like it just took a sack away from this dude. And like if there was ever a chance that like people could say, oh, the NFL is rigged or whatever, what was that? That was, I mean, textbook, just a tackle. Just a tackle. Like didn't do anything crazy, didn't like get up and shove him back down. Nothing. Just a tackle. So I don't know what else. People play better. Like people were playing better, and even Quan Martin got on the field and made a interception there at the very end. So which was funny was because today I was at the gym, and on ESPN they said it was like Jatavius Martin or something. I'm like, no, that was Quan Martin, right? Am I tripping, or did ESPN botch his name and just not give Quan Martin credit for that? I don't even know if we have a Jatavius Martin on the team. I mean, maybe I'm ignorant to the fact that we do, but if we do, he's not some starter. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was Quan Martin, right? And ESPN just took all the little credit that he's done one thing in his career so far in the NFL, and ESPN took it away from him. That's funny, right? And Jamin Davis, not good as always. Kind of he had one play, but just yet again not good. Who else? Kendall Fuller. A lot of people, I don't understand why so many people give Kendall Fuller shit. I think he's been playing some really good football this year. And yeah, I'll just end this. I don't want this to go too long, and I'm kind of rambling here. Don't fall for this shit. We're like one game away from being the wild card in the playoffs. Don't fall for this shit, dude. We have Ron Rivera as our coach, dude. We have Ron Rivera as the coach. But it's just, this winning thing cannot maintain itself for very long, right? So don't, hey, you do you. If you want to get your hopes up, go ahead. But if you come around to me talking about playoffs right now, I'm gonna try to measure your expectations and bring you back down to earth. I feel like that's what should be happening. But anyways, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Discord, come chat with us, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.